How's it going, guys? Tripatrol here, and today we're just gonna play some Minecraft, have some fun, play Skyfactory 4. In fact, it's a modded Minecraft map, which basically is a really challenging map and it's really fun. So, yeah, enjoy the game. Okay, so first off, we start with this tree only. It's a dirt tree, believe it or not. It's actually, yeah, you get dirt resin and you get oak wood. Yeah, and then what you can do with it, we can make planks, crafting table, and then if you put that in again with the stick, you get crafting slabs. And I rebounded this so I can get advancements and see where I travel in the world. See, and then starting from bottom, now we're here. Just a cool old reference. Okay, so obtain a dirt acorn. That's gonna be my first thing to try and get. So I'm just gathering some of the wood. Just need some sticks, because with the sticks, what you can do is actually so you can make a wooden crook. Now what a crook does is basically it helps you to and you can fall off. I want to show that as well. Well, just fell off. So if you fall off, you just get teleported like a top. You take quite a bit of damage. You can die from this, so be careful. But yeah, you can just have a fun time. So I made the wooden crook and this helps, so you can actually collect more leaves and saplings. So your sapling chances and the acorn chances are actually multiplied with the crook. So for now, at least I have three saplings, so I can be sure to actually replant my trees, because that is something you have to check out for, because you can be stuck and not be able to replant a tree. Now see, there's a few more logs to go there, so what we can do is can cut down this piece and place our crafting table there. By doing this, I'm cutting down the bottom one, and hopefully I can catch it. So I can start making some planks, some slabs. And then we can start just start doing it at the bottom there. So we can actually catch all of this wood that's going. And the reason I'm using the bottom half of the slab is so that mobs cannot spawn, because mobs cannot spawn on slabs. So we're just gonna have like these little wood piles like on top. I'm gonna decorate it soon so that it looks quite nice. But yeah, what you want to start doing is just like expand your base. And for now, we don't want to excavate yet. We do have the ability to excavate, but we're not going to do that because of, yeah, you can just lose everything. And for now, resources are a must. You must, every resource you can get. yeah, now we can actually just hold the grave sign and just excavate. Let's see, now we have a ton of resources. Let's take this out. Nope, that thing almost fell off. That would have been quite a shame because we already lost one. And yeah, any items that fall into the void are gone. You cannot get those items back, which is quite unfortunate. So what you first need to do is immediately plant a sapling. And what you can do, a nice little trick, you can twerk for the tree, just shake them booty, and see, big tree comes. It's a nice little addition. And using the excavate, it actually uses quite a bit of hunger, and it actually reduces. Well, the hunger is actually really important because you're actually going to need. You don't get a lot of food yet because food is quite scarce at the current moment. But yeah, for now we're just gathering some resources so we can actually just start and build. I'm gonna place. Okay, this is not what wanted. I'm gonna place it here. We'll later on make a cool thing. For now, we just need like a ton of slabs just to increase the area, which we can actually make more trees because we have now the ability just to create dirt as well. Okay, so we have our little island. Make it just like this. And we have one torch. Now that torch will keep us safe, nice and safe from the monsters, you know, because it's spooky season, so it's actually quite nice being safe. Now we just expand. We can actually, if I remember the recipe correctly, and you can use the side tab here to if you need to see anything you need to make. So we can just search dirt, and it shows you all the recipes for dirt. And we have a lot of dirt acorn and dirt resins, so we just hit that plus button. Then you can just fill in the gaps. Just gonna make 2 for now. And I made the achievement, dirt dancing. So what you want to do is actually space it out. 2 to 3 blocks is over enough. And just fill in your dirt and plop a sapling. And now if you took between these 2 trees, you just shake it away. Okay, they're not feeling my vibe, so we can also just, you can as well just run. That as well grows the trees much quicker because you're actually giving it growth. It gives some of your energy to the trees. And I don't know, it looks like they like your energy as well. So we're actually going to start, I need to tell you guys something first. To this weekend, we're going to do our first ever podcast, but not like a traditional podcast. We're going to actually get somebody with that is all about soccer and, well, football games and just football in general. And they're going to be sharing with us a little bit of how they got to the point they are, where they are, and how soccer started for them. it's a really interesting story. Like I've known these people a little while, and they've actually done quite a bit for the community as well. Uh, yeah, they like helping the community, and then we're just gonna play some football. And yeah, like I don't really play the football, so yeah, the FIFA 12 we're gonna play. FIFA 20 we're gonna play FIFA 20. Um, I don't really know how that works because I'm not a big like football game fan. I like watching the football sometimes, but yeah, I don't know a lot about the game, so it's going to be quite interesting. They're going to show me and probably beat me quite hard. So we're going to see how that turns out. Be sure to join the stream. It's going to be quite fun. It's We're going to actually just play around, have a few Q&As, and find out why they decided to actually make a football channel. And yeah, it's going to be really good. You can look out for it on Friday. We're going to do the live stream and then upload it later to YouTube, which is going to be probably Friday evening or Saturday. We're going to upload it to YouTube. So then we can hear what they have to say, and it's going to be just a really nice time. Be sure to join if you want to ask your own questions and so forth. Okay, and now back to the game. So what we want to do actually now, we want to make a little bit of a crafting area, because these things you can use to make a drying rack. Now this drying rack is going to be quite useful. You can just plop it there. It floats at the current moment. So what you can do is hang the acorns, I believe. And then the progress is going to be that. So it's going to turn into, I think, either sand or a stone. Let's see actually our advancement. Yeah, so it's going to make a petrified sapling. And another thing you can do, you can actually eat the acorns for a little bit of, just a little bit of food. But yeah, it's a dirt acorn at the moment, so yeah, not really too keen on it. But food is food, I guess. Now I'm just going to do that, so it looks a little better. Actually, for now, we want a few of these because we're going to use actually quite a bit. Let's see, here's our first petrified acorn. So what this is used for is to make actually a cobblestone, which is a much better material just to build, and better tools, much better tools. So we need to get petrified resin as well. So you can see to make the next, the tiers go on and on like that. So you can usage, and you can see how you get petrified resin. So petrified sapling is just a dirt sapling covered by petrified acorns. So for now, we're just gonna hang these like this. Yeah, and just wait for them to grow. now we just work for the trees so they can grow. And use the crook always on the leaves. If you don't need any more saplings, you can just use anything. You don't need to actually use the crook anymore. But for now, we're just waiting on this so we can actually start making stone. Okay, and these are ready, so what we can do is just harvest all of them. Okay, and go to the crafting station. Just surround, and then just put that. And we have our first petrified sapling. So this one can just go away. And now we just work for it. Make it grow. Okay, and if you get something like this, just take out the leaves. Okay, while that one is growing, we can actually just make a crook. Because we want to make sure we get those saplings. Let's see, our first sapling. So we can just use the crook. So we got 12 petrified saplings, which is actually really good for us now. You always get wood. The resin is actually in between the wood. You'll see like these little grooves. That's where the resin resides in. Okay, and now we're just gonna be planting the normal because we don't need the dirt that often anymore. And yeah, the best thing is to do just to experiment. You can actually see there, if you put down a sapling and it shows nothing, then it's not there. Like if I place down this acorn, you'll see progress bar. That means that it's busy drying, so you can actually find out if things are drying or not. Yeah, we're actually just gonna be making quite a bit of this. And just making it look nice. So actually gonna just keep expanding. So I'm thinking this is gonna be like our tree growing area. Then we'll go into like this direction maybe for like the crafting and all of that area. So this is gonna be expanded quite a bit to the sides and to the back. We can even actually make it through here. Okay, this needs to be 2 more. So yeah, I think between these two, let's go this way. So it's just one about this one. So yeah. You can actually just make, for now, And you can repair your wooden tools, but it's not worth it to do that with the wooden ones, because yeah, you can just make new ones so much easier. Okay, so this is going to be the way out. Yeah, in the early stages of the game is just like getting a lot of resources, ton of resources. It gets quite, sometimes it gets tiresome because you actually need to get so many resources first. But then after a while, it actually is quite okay. We actually want cobblestone. You just drink a good old cup of joe. Okay, we got our first 2 cobblestone. As well, we can just turn them into slabs because we're going to use them quite a bit. Okay, yeah, for now I'm just expanding the base, just getting a few things done. Like this is unfortunately you're gonna have to like make a base, start expanding it because you're gonna need a lot of room to do a bunch of different things. I like to make just a little bit of a railing so I don't fall off because usually I'm the one that's falling off as always. Just gonna make it look nice. We're gonna have our drying station right here. Minecraft music is so relaxing always. I remember me as a kid, I used to play a lot of Minecraft. I actually started playing at the days of the beta and the alpha, when there was actually just like maybe I think like 9 or 10 different things you can do. And it just used to be like dirt and stone, which you can just place around and everything like that. And for a kid, that was all I needed. That was so fun. That was in my little bit later years, so it was quite actually fun to just mess around with the different elements and just yeah get to know how it looks, how Earth works, all of that type of things. It was actually quite an experience to be growing up with all these different types of games, just having a childhood messing around with different games. I used to play Mario Brothers as well. Games have come quite a long way from there because now look at the graphics and everything. The old retro games were the best thing ever at the time. I remember my first ever gaming console I actually got was the Fun Station with the cartridges. And let me just tell you a story about this. It's usually once it doesn't work, I don't know why, but you just blow on it as hard as you can, shake it around a little bit, just beg for the thing to actually work, and then you blow it again, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, I don't know if it just gets irritated with you or something, but then, yeah, it does work then. So you need to plug it back in, and then you need to load up the game again. We used to play Duck Hunt. I think you're thinking we got those little guns you just shoot like this. Um, doesn't You used to think you're so accurate with that gun because you used to aim at the ducks flying up, you just shoot them, and actually it's not accurate at all. It's just a button you press and you just hope for the best. But it felt always so accurate, and then the little dog just laughing away if you miss something. Those were like the best days. And the Minecraft, the old days of you don't know how you got to know the cheats and the secret paths, but you do. Sometimes we actually got like a magazine just to get those small cheats in, just to know how to get past certain levels. Yeah, there didn't used to be internet widely available. It was actually quite nice. Um, but yeah, it used to be so nice just getting to know the game. You used to struggle for hours just to figure out how the game actually works, what you need to do, and that was quite the fun bit. Nowadays you can just look up cheats and hints and everything just at the point of your fingertips, which is also nice if you're playing a new game and you just want to chill. But yeah, the old way of gaming, that was quite an experience, and I'm glad actually I got to grow up with that. It made me, yeah, a gamer who I am today. Because, yeah, figuring out stuff and stuff is so much fun. And then I remember actually, reminiscing about the old days now today. Remember Medal of Honor. Let me just actually turn the music quite a bit down. And remember the old days of like the Medal of Honor, which you used to play on one screen, with somebody with one of your friends that came over or so forth. I remember the fights we used to have, just like, no, you checking on my screen and stuff like that, where you just used to like go at each other for looking at the other screen. If they got a really nice kill, yeah, you would get really salty and just be like, no, they checked on your screen and so forth. But yeah, that were some of the best days. Damn it, I need to remember to actually use the crafting table. Keep forgetting. Yeah, my goal now is just to actually get a furnace up and running so we can get more torches, because yeah, it's getting a little dark. Actually want to see how to make. Let's actually see what we need to make next. So the crushing tub. Okay, so it's just 2 planks, but okay, that seems easy enough. Okay, and we have a crushing tub. Now what you actually want to do with the crushing tub, make sure you have a lot of space, because yeah, it just goes all over the place. Let's actually make this. Let's make this in this corner. What you can as well do is just cover it up. Okay, we can actually just as well start just making crafting tables. Now this one is a Tinker Construct crafting table. What I like about this one is it keeps your inventory inside. So if you click it and you put that inside, you can see it's there on that, and it keeps the inventory, which is really nice to have. So let's just make a couple more of this, just to make it like a little bit more better. Okay, we want to put it like one way away from the wall, so you can put it there and like that. You can make a little stepping side for it. Okay, and what you actually do with you want to make sure to split your sacks, otherwise you're going to put the whole sack in. So you put that in, you can jump on that, and that's how we got our first little bit of water. And you can, if you want to take out the water, you can just destroy the tub, and there it goes. That's why as well I told you to actually try and keep the stack separate, because if I did that and I used all of my dirt saplings, that would have been horrendous, because then I don't have any dirt saplings left. And we actually need some dirt saplings to actually create the rest of the things as well. You can just test it, like if you put in this, it makes a sapling, like acorn, gravel acorn, and you get like sap inside here, which you can use later, or you can just throw out. It's not the worst. Just actually want to keep an eye on this. We can actually place our torch, like I think right about. Just make this even. Let's just place it here, just so we have a little bit of light, so we can see a little bit. Okay, and as we look off at the distance, see the clouds, see everything, look at our growth. And I think I'm going to leave this episode here. So if you like this episode, please like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys again next time.